nigga. I'm not gonna tell you what you're doing is wrong. Them niggas might get violent and hostile at the thought of information or correction and shit. I ain't got nothing to say. Do what you do. They got a place for your motherfucking ass. I know that. They do. They got a place for you. You know what I get a lot of? He said, "Young skinny bees." Yeah. When they get back from the penitentiary and shit, they be saying, one of my nephews, Shaheed, he just did some, he came back, and he said the dudes that was there, the niggas that was in the penitentiary, they reminded me of you. He said they reminded me of you, the way you move and the way you act and shit like that. They reminded me of you. I said, although you made some mistakes, you didn't have. He's not really hard headed. He a good little nigga and shit. You didn't have to go to the penitentiary to draw that conclusion and shit. You dig? Peace. Could I buy one of your books? Can you sign it for me? Go to my website, therealdribble.com. Yes, you can. Gully, the first with the news. He about to go viral again. Nah, Say Cheese, I believe, is the one that announced it. Somebody just passed it on to me. He said, you ain't lying. When I see one of them young masked up niggas, my hands is near my gun at all times. Did the brothers you came up with secretly hate on you when you started getting successful? Probably some older niggas. The niggas around me that was in close proximity, they was used to me winning, used to me being a leader and shit. I was the captain, you know what I mean? We played sports together and shit. You know what I'm saying? I played quarterback, I played point guard. They was used to my dominance. I wrestled, I ran track, I dominated those sports. So they was used to my dominance. It wasn't, for niggas to see me in movies and shit like that, they wasn't surprised and shit. Like, they like, that's Mill, man. Like, you can't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Malone, hey, homie, I appreciate your content for real. It's definitely appreciated and motivating. Always remind me of the shit I be on. Thank you. A alike, B alike, C alike. He said these dudes be wearing all black in the summer. Yeah.
What's up, guys? My name's Daisy Duncan. I'm a white.
Honestly, I don't think dude did. You know, I think I just feel like he knew he couldn't come back to DC, and told on Colombians and whoever. It's just it's better, I think, to be off the grid. I think that's my assessment of it.
Sorrero skin in the 8th grade. I don't know what that meant. Moms will not let me wear it outside. Was you ever up at Slayton or Glen Mills? Nah, I refused to go to the Mills and shit. I got certified as an adult the year that I was on my way to the Mills, but I told them I wanted to be certified. I was living like a grown man. They told me if I accept the certification that I could make bail, and that's what I did and shit. I believe that was a mistake. I should have took my ass to Glen Mills. A lot of my homies that came back from Glen Mills told me, man, you would have dominated up the Mills and shit. Like, niggas was getting their ass whooped by staff up there. But a person like me, a athlete, standout athlete, like, they would have loved you and shit. So, did he just pass? Yeah, the news is broke today, about an hour ago that he passed away. Somebody in the chat just relayed some information from Wikipedia. He passed away on December 17th, 2024. That's today. The ski mask with the black hoodie. Nobody said how he passed away. Somebody in here said that he might have had cancer and came home from prison with cancer. He said, these dudes happy it get dark at 4:30. They be on that bullshit. Street Media TV, what up? He said, Gully, I still watch your Boy to a Man series.
All right, yeah, what's my take on this? My son sent me I think Say Cheese uh channel, the Say Cheese channel, dude. I think he the one broke it, like Gully said. And my son sent it to me. I was like, what? I don't believe it. I don't believe it right out the gate. You know, it could be possible, but I don't believe it. You know, that clip of him being in the airport, he looked real healthy and strong, but uh but I guess with cancer you can't tell, if that's the case. And then they say he might have had a heart attack. I saw something in the chat that said he was working out and he had a heart attack. Then I heard he was asleep and never woke up. So I don't think we're gonna know the real deal. But honestly, I don't think he did. I just think that for what you did, for you, I think he got out the halfway house. He been home since July. How long do you stay in the halfway house? It's get ready to 25, right? He was going to be released in 2025. So I think this is a ploy to get people to erase their mind of his name and think of him in the afterlife instead of in the present. Because where you going? Where you going? You ain't gonna come back here after you done sent dudes up. You ain't gonna come and walk among the streets of DC and be revered like Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been real ethical, and that would have been cool for him to come back to the streets and, really been revered. But if he had kept his mouth shut, he wouldn't have got out. So, I really believe if his moms and aunts and sisters wasn't caught up and it was just about the dudes that they rolled on and that they locked up, I think, he would have stood 10 toes, but he wouldn't have got out. So I guess, he was just determined to get out, man. And he was going to do what he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, People like BMF, you know, well, people like Big Meech. Big Meech knew that I'm not going to fight the government. Let's go ahead and let them dudes give us a number. That's what he told his brother. You know, let's not fight these dudes. We had a good run. They caught us. Let's do our time so we can get out and enjoy the rest of our life. You know what I'm saying? And, let's make our story allow us to make money. And that's what Meech is doing. See, Rayful tried to fight what they had on him instead of just surrendering. And, you know, shouts out to Tony Lewis, who did his time straight up, and his son advocated to get him out. Them guys went to jail as kids, like 26 years old, 25. You know, they started from like 17 and had that good run. And so I'm just wondering if his moms wasn't caught and sisters wasn't caught up, would he stood would he have stood 10 toes down? I really I really believe he would have, But he said, I believe I will come home one day. And he did. So do I really believe he did? No, I really don't. This is the new chapter in uh his life, being erased from society. That's what I really believe. Just like Alpo, they went back under he and witness protection, and you know he gonna be wherever he at. Living a regular life, enjoying, you know, eating the breakfast, working in Amazon warehouse somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't believe he did. Do you believe he did? I got a guess in the house. Do you believe Rayful did? I don't believe he did. You know, he was getting off paper in 2025. So this is the move to erase his his existence. That's what I believe. This is a ploy. So I'm just saying. I remember when you were near, your soft, sweet voice, I would often hear calling my name, so sweet and plain. But now you're gone, and the pain comes back again, and I find I need your love. I need your kisses.
a lot of time just walking alone. The soft sand beneath my feet, the water rushing to the shore, reminds me of how we used to meet. The good times are here no more. Now I must live in my misery and suffer with my pain in the mind. I need your love. I need your kisses. I need your love more than before. But now you're gone, and I must face the fact that you won't be back and live in my misery that somehow I seem to have caused. And with the rise of the morning sun, you know what? I find I have lost it now. I need your love. I need you. You say, I need it more than before. Realize now that you're gone, ooh, baby. Yes, I do. I need more than before. Yes, I do. Wow, you scared me. You know, you're the last person I expected to see here tonight. So how have you been doing? Oh, yeah? Hey, I'm glad to hear that. I'm real glad to hear that. Oh, me? Hey, I've been doing just fine. Hey, I got me a new car. You know, I live at the same apartment we used to live in together. You know the raggedy place we had? I moved away from there. A lot of memories. You know what I mean? Hey, it's something I can't understand. You know, I go by to see Bobby every chance I can get over at your mother's house. Still looking just like you. But I can't understand how come he's not staying with you, since you're doing so well. Yeah, I can dig it. Hey, I want to say something. Oh, you want to say something too? Okay, I'll say mine first. Baby, I confess.